Hello guys, welcome to my channel. This is my first video. Before starting my first video, I would like to give a brief description about my channel. My channel would be posting new and beautiful poetries every month, and this is for them, of course, the ones who love poetry and the ones who have never tasted the juice of poetry. So, moving on, I would start my first video. Today I would be reciting the poem The Tiger, written by William Blake. William Blake, one of the greatest poets of English language, also ranks among the most original visual artists of Romantic era. Born in London in 1757 into a working-class family with strong, non-conformist religious beliefs, Blake first studied art as a boy at Drawing Academy of Henry Powers. He served 5-year apprenticeship at the commercial engraver James Bazaar before entering the Royal Academy Schools as an engraver at the age of 22. The conventional training was tempered by private study of medieval and Renaissance art, as revealed by his early designs for Edward Young's Knight's Thoughts. Nature revolves, but man advances. Blake sought to emulate the examples of artists such as Raphael, Michelangelo, Dürer, producing timeless Gothic art, infused with Christian spirituality and created poetic genius. In 1782, Blake married Catherine Boucher, an impoverished grocer's daughter, who would become his studio assistant. Blake now threw his energies into developing career as an engraver. The great advance in Blake's printmaking occurred in 1987, following the ultimately death, probably from tuberculosis, from artist's beloved younger brother Robert, who had been living with William and Catherine since 1784. Blake reported discovering his wholly original method of relief etching, which creates a single raised printing surface for both text and image. In vision of Robert soon after his death, relief etching allowed Blake to control all aspects of book's production. He composed the verses, designs the illustrations, preparing the word image almost simultaneously in same copper printing plate. Printed the plates, colored each sheet by hand where necessary, and bound the pages together in covers. The resulting illuminated books were written in range of forms: prophecies, emblems, pastorals, verses, biblical satire, and children's books, and addressed various timely subjects: poverty, child exploitation, racial inequality, tyranny, religious hypocrisy. Not surprisingly, these books ranked among the Blake's most celebrated achievements in 1742. The Ancient of Days lost his spectre in Therum before Tweed Temple. Blake's textual experiments of the 1970s culminated the series of large color prints notable for their massive size and iconic designs. Unaccompanied by any test, they comprise most ambitious work as a virtual artist. No commission or public exhibition is recorded. An intended program of group remains uncertain of 12 known designs, many of the subjects drawn from Dibble, Shakespeare, Milton, and Chaucer's Newton function as pairs. Blake described his technique as fresco. For Blake, Bible was the greatest work of poetry ever written, and comprised the basis of true art as opposed to the false pagan ideal classicism. She found a sympathetic patron in Thomas Butts, a prosperous Swedenborgian, a member of Protestant sect founded by the 18th century Swedish scientist, philosopher, theologian, and visionary Emanuel Swedenborg. For the rest of his life, Blake continued to develop his art in inward-looking, imaginative trajectory, whereas notable contemporaries such as J. M. W. Turner and John Constable found the subjects of their art in the landscape. Blake sought this primary figure subjects in journals of the mind. Indeed, he never travelled outside of Britain and aside from a brief period on the southern coast of England, where he worked for the poet William Haley in Feltham from 1800 to 1803, spent his entire life in London. In addition to the Bible, his own writings, Blake drew on other texts, most notably Dante, the Beatrice addressing Dante from the car, and found seemingly inexhaustible source of inspiration in his own fertile mind, the Ghost of Lies. Now starting up with the poem The Tiger. Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forests of the night, what immortal land of an eye could frame thy fearful symmetry? And what distant deeps or skies burn the fire of thine eyes? On what wings dared they aspire? What the hand dare seize fire? And what shoulder and what art could trace the snooze of the heart? And when the heart began to beat, what dread hand and what dread feet? What the hammer? What the chain? In what furnace was thy brain? What the anvil? What the dread grasp? Dare its deadly terrors clasp? When the stars threw them their spears and watered heaven with their tears, did he smile his work to see? Did he, who made the lamb, made thee? Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forests of the night, what immortal hand or eye dare frame thy fearful symmetry? Thank you.